Hey everybody, how's it going? We're here with the Timeless reading. Welcome. Alright, first card that we have out is Four of Swords. It looks like you're supposed to be relaxing, but I'm seeing Ten of Wands. Like, are you not allowing yourself to do so? This is like, right now, rest is needed, recovering is needed. It can be like centering, meditating, grounding, whatever it does that you feel like brings you back to a recharged baseline, that you feel like you can function from that space. So it's like getting back to where that is, getting to where that is, moving forward to where that is. This means like putting your mind at ease as well. So like even mentally you could be taking a break from something, physically you could be taking a break from something, you could be switching it up in some way. There's just like a focus on rest. For some of you, I'm seeing that you're doing something that brings you into a certain area energetically. Maybe where you're trying to focus your energy. Because there could be something specific that you want to give your energy to, or like a type of, a way of being, something like that. Anyway, starting off with this can be like, if you're not giving yourself time to rest right now, it's time to do that. Like if you're constantly feeling tired, it's about actually paying attention to that and doing what you need to recover, doing what you need to recharge. Having Ten of Wands here can be like, yeah, I'm supposed to be like taking this day off from work, but instead I'm gonna give myself all of these things to do. You know, like I have a day off from school and instead I'm gonna give myself all of these things to do. I should be going to bed now, but instead I'm gonna give myself all of these things to do. It can be like that type of stuff. It can also be like worrying about things too. It can be like, I have so much to do, so little time, like that type of thing. But it's like, this is what you're meant to be prioritizing right now. Whether it be like actual sleep that you need, or like a mental spa day, whatever it is for you. For some of you, you just need some time to tune in and listen. That's what this is about. Away from all of the busyness. Because you may be distracting yourself by giving yourself things to be doing rather than tuning in. And overwhelming yourself. It feels like you may be getting repeated signs from your guides to be taking it easy right now. This means like you could be feeling like you need more sleep than normal. Plans could be getting canceled. People like aren't hitting you up as much as they normally do. Like you'll feel naturally that there is a lull and that you're meant to be like moving to the rhythm of that. But having Ten of Wands here shows like a resistance where you may still be putting stuff on, where it's like, oh, everybody canceled, so now I can add this, this, and this to my schedule. Where it's like you actually meant to be taking this time to rest rather than to give yourself more to do. Because I'm seeing that like whether you're at this point of realizing this or not, you're stressed out. Where there's just too much going on, like you're not meant to be doing all of this. Some of you, you're feeling this as symptoms either physically or emotionally that are coming up that aren't feeling good. This can be like anxiety, worrying, mood swings. Okay. Nine of Cups and Knight of Cups. This is about somebody like expressing something to another person that's connected with what they want. You may also be like trying to understand what you're feeling you want and making sense of that. Some of you, somebody can be communicating this with you, or you're communicating this with someone. It feels like this is also about the practice of being parsimonious here, which can mean that there's something that you're figuring out emotionally And rather than blurting all of it out, you're actually going to take time to process and be like, is that really something that I want to be expressing? Is that something that I want to be communicating? Like, what is my motivation for saying this? It's like those types of things. There could be somebody that you've been something's going on between you and another person. But right now you may not be seeing them. Like there could be a break or something like that. Having 4 of Swords and 3 of Cups can be like not being able to hang out because of needing to, like, I can't go out tonight, I need to go to sleep early. Like it can be those types of things where it feels like there's a need to sort of be where you want to be energetically before going into a social situation, but you could also be feeling that this is creating tension within a dynamic. Being very mindful of what you're communicating with this person regarding what you want, to the point where maybe you feel like you're really filtering, is what it seems like. Like having Knight of Cups can be sort of, I just want to share this thing, but then also having Queen of Swords, which this also feels like your energy. It can be like, yeah, there's this part of me that wants to say this, but then there's this other part of me that's like, should I be saying that though? You know, where it feels like you're using your discernment, but you could be like filtering out this more like emotional or like gushy part of yourself, if you want to call it that. It would just be this part of you that wants to, that would maybe like, without holding back, sort of share a bunch of stuff. Having Queen of Swords here can be like, nope, let's put a filter on that and only say some of these things, like that type of thing. And it has to do with something that's going on with you and another person. And I'm seeing that there's going to be like a conversation. Seems like about the relationship or about seeing them or like spending time with them. Something like that. There's going to be a conversation about what you want. I'm hearing names that start with L. Conversation about what you want. This looks like there's going to be news coming through. Something feeling very happy about this. It has to do with you and somebody that you're close with. You definitely have like a substantial connection with this person. This would be a very, very happy conversation that's coming through. It could even feel like, so maybe that's part of this too, is needing to like filter something and not spill all of it immediately, because then I'm seeing things lead to a conversation where it feels like you're going to get to share what you wanted to share in the first place, but by sort of like reading the room, it seems like knowing what's appropriate to be sharing and what's not for this situation and for your relationship with this person. Because I'm actually seeing things, I don't know if like taking space has been stressing you out, or you just feel like you can't catch a break, and that there was just like a lot going on that was feeling overwhelming. But it feels like I'm recognizing that I need to diffuse this. And this kind of Wands even reminds me, you know those diffusers where it's like you have those little wooden sticks and they go in that glass container with the like syrup stuff that smells good. It's like an aromatic thing. That's what this reminds me of, like those little sticks that go in that bottle. See this with it too, of like relaxing. There may have been something where it was like, I'm hearing stress relief, or like release, something like that, where this was needed. Like some of you could be getting a massage. There could be something going on with like tension that you were feeling too. Some of you have been getting headaches, mental pressure, sinuses. Could also be feeling sore too, like in the shoulders and stuff. Okay. And joints. So what happens is that this is like, it's not easy to relax, but I know that I need to do that. And when I say relax, I mean like to center into ground. Then I'm seeing something sort of revealing itself about like what one wants and wanting to communicate that, but something about like there is something that wants to be expressed, but I'm being very careful about like how I'm communicating that and like what exactly I'm communicating. So I'm seeing something along those lines coming up where it's not blurting everything out. Like there's just like a filtration process with what's being communicated. I'm seeing that there's going to be something going on between you and another person that looks like it's going to be a happy little situation that happens between you and this person. It feels like you're connecting. You guys could be hanging out with one another, or there could be something that's being celebrated. And I'm seeing there's going to be news that you get that seems like it comes along either at the same time or like right after. And I'm seeing it be very, very good news. 10 of Cups is like something super, super, super happy connected with this Knight of Swords here. So this would be like information that you're like, oh, I'm so happy to hear this, like that type of thing. It seems to like what you want and what this other person wants, it's on the same page. But like, I don't know why this is. Like, I can't tell you the mechanics behind it. All I can tell you is what I'm seeing energetically. There is something about your approach communicating with this person where you're not meant to say everything all at once. You are meant to be very careful about what you're communicating with them. Meaning like only saying what is necessary to communicate like the essence. And then I'm seeing once you guys are connecting with one another, then it seems like there's going to be a broader conversation, and simultaneously it's going to be more detailed. So you're going to get to say all these things that you wanted to say and communicate, because like ultimately it's about like what you desire and what you want, like those types of things, what you're hoping for, like that. So ultimately you're going to have this conversation, but I'm seeing there like steps to this. So it feels like things are being like a game of chess, sort of. There's like a protocol even to follow in order for this to happen in this way. So that's what I'm seeing. I'm going to pull one more card and see. You may also need to tell them, like, I can't hang out right now because I need to do this, just in the beginning. So for those of you that you're the one where you need, like, a break, or you need to reconnect with your energy, or you need a day off, or you need whatever this is for you to, like, recharge your battery or get centered, you may have to tell them, like, I need to do this first before I can see you, something like that. Even though it may stress you out to do that, even though you could be like, are they going to be mad at me or whatever, like that type of thing. I'm seeing it just be necessary here. And then I'm seeing things really do work out. Trust yourself. You're going to be very pleased with the direction that things are going in. I think you're also going to see that when you are honoring your needs, so you can be like functioning from a solid foundation, you're going to find that situations also support that, even if it feels difficult for you to express that. So even though you can be like, I don't want them to be mad, or I don't want them to be disappointed, or like I wanted to tell them now, there's this feeling of like, if I'm taking care of myself and making sure that I'm doing what I need to for myself, I know that I'm going to be able to be fully present with them. Like when I connect with them, or when I see them, or when we hang out, or when we get together, or when we go to that event together. And then you're going to find that sort of like the situation aligns with that. And you may also find too that even though there may have been like plans or something going on where you wanted to see this person or whatever, and something like either got canceled or delayed, or you said like I can't do it today, you'll find that their energy most likely matches yours as well, where maybe they didn't say that, but they could have like also used this day for something too. When I say this day, I'm saying that like more so as an example, because I don't know what exactly the situation is for each of you. But I'm seeing something of this sort here. So it's really about pacing things out, listening to the signs and signals that you're getting, respecting that, like respecting the needs of like your mental health and your emotional health and your physical health and your spiritual health, like those sorts of things. Even though it may be difficult for you to do this, it seems like this stress relief is necessary for you. And I'm seeing that like when you do this for yourself, the outcome is you feeling like ready to take on whatever's in front of you, and also feeling very centered and grounded. And it looks like it's because of needing to set boundaries connected with like hanging out or something like that. Something along those lines. And not for no reason, it's because you're just like advocating for yourself and your needs. But it may be difficult for some reason. Like this can be somebody where it's like it's really difficult to say no to them, or like I really do want to be with them, and also I feel like I need this time for myself right now. It can be like one of those situations. So the break may initially feel stressful, or like the pause, or the like not seeing them today, but then I'm seeing there be like news coming in. It's something that is going to be like really aligned within your heart space. So it's going to be good news in that regard. Like having 9 of cups and having 10 of cups here, like this is really something that's going to be meaningful to you, and message that you feel very happy to receive, and like a sentiment that really aligns. Okay, everybody, we're going to leave the reading here. I would like to thank everyone for connecting. Thank you for tuning in. I'm sending everybody love, and I hope to catch you guys next time.